So I was heading out into the country, and there was this guy out there. His name was John. He said that he was preparing the way of the Lamb. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've heard this before. I mean, the people in the country, they're all kind of, I don't know, just gullible anymore. I started following this guy to see where he was going, and finally he caught on and asked me what I was after, and I was a little embarrassed, and I started asking him, like, well, where are you staying and where are you going? And he just simply said, come and see. So I decided to sit down and hear this guy out. Who he was talking about. Who was this lamb? And, you know, he told me this guy's name was Jesus. And that apparently this Jesus was going to come as a king and bring peace. Finally. Bring peace. And so it wasn't long after that I saw Jesus. I saw this guy that John had been talking about all this time, and he was coming in with some of his like pilgrims or followers or whatever, and there they were, and there was this huge celebration, and I couldn't help but join in, because what if these country people are right? You know, what if this is the Messiah? What if this is the guy that's gonna bring peace? So this Jesus, right afterwards, got into a lot of trouble and went into the temple and started telling everybody what they were doing wrong. And of course, the high priest had him arrested. And when they brought him in for questioning, he wouldn't tell them that he was the Son of God, that he was the Messiah. I mean, the high priest. I felt like such a fool. Like, I listened to this guy, John, from the country. It's crazy, dude. Why did I listen to him? I mean, everybody's waiting on this Messiah. We want peace. But if he arrived, would we know him? If he didn't do the things we wanted him to do and arrive the way, we wanted him to arrive? So the high priest hands him over to the Romans. And mainly because there was a lot of people that still believed this guy was the Messiah. And, the Romans didn't see any fault in him, but we said, crucify him. Crucify him. I mean, he wasn't doing us any good. He didn't do the things that we expected him to do. And so they took him to Pilate, and Pilate even washes his hands because he found no fault, but we didn't care. We still cried, crucify him. It just all happened so fast. Wait. Was he the one? Did we just crucify the Messiah? After it was all over, seeing him like that, hanging on that cross, I've seen a lot of thieves hanging on crosses. I feel like the Romans just leave them up there to just kind of scare us. Like, do as we say or else you'll be next kind of thing. But when it came to this guy, when it came to Jesus, he was different than all the rest.